Hello, I'm Anna Mackay, and this video is on buying and selling in the financial maths topic. So to start with, our example here, we have to calculate the sale price of a $46 shirt, which has been discounted by 25%. A reminder for my students, you need to be writing down everything that you see on your screen that's typed or handwritten, or filling out the sheet that you might have been given. So there are a few techniques of working with percentages. Follow this through with me for this one. So we're discounting by 25%. So that's less than 100%. So we've got the 100 and we're going to take away 25%. Again, 25% of $46. So doing that subtraction, 100 take 25, we're left with 75% of 46%. We need to write as over 100. 75 over 100. Using your calculators, you'd get 34.50. Next example. A home theatre system costs an electrical store $510 and it sells for $965. So there's a profit made there. We have to calculate the percentage profit as a percentage of the two following. So the cost price first, and then we're going to do the selling price in a minute. Now, as you can see, I've got some information here for us. How do we calculate the percentage profit as a percentage of the cost price? Well, here's a little formula here. CP is cost price and SP is selling price. First of all, we need to work out how much profit was made, and that's simply calculated as a subtraction. The biggest number, take away the smaller number. So 965 take away 510. Feel free to use your calculators and help work this out with me. $455. So following the formula here, if you want the percentage profit, go over to here to this box and we have the percentage profit. So is the profit over the cost price times by 100. So let's fill in this. We have the profit, which was $455, over the cost price. So which two of those numbers up there was the cost price? The one they first bought it for, 510. So timesing that by 100, we get 89.22%. Moving on, if this time we want this, it's the same question, so you don't have to write it again, as a percentage of the selling price. So let's come over here and have a look at this part. Here it is percentage profit over of the selling price. So you'd follow this little formula for how to work that out. And that is the profit, which was 455 that we worked out before, over the selling price this time. So which one? This one or this one? Well, it says sells here, so that's a bit of a clue that that's going to be the selling price. So that's that $965. And we would multiply that by 100 and get 47.15. So having these little formulas will be really handy. Next, if we want, here is our example. So a furniture store has a policy. They sell their chairs and sofas with a markup on the cost of 65%. What would that sofa cost this? A sofa that cost the store $300 be sold for. So how much markup are they going to have to put on a sofa that they bought for $300? So what do we want to work out here? What it would, the selling price that they have to mark. So here we have, you think about what information that you've got. You have the cost price. So CP for cost price, and you want to work out the selling price. So you follow this little flow chart. You've got the cost price, we're going to multiply it by 100 and the markup as a percent, and that should give us the answer. So let's set that out. The selling price will equal the cost price. What was that? That was in the question. That was 300. And then we're going to times it by 100 plus that markup, and it's told us in the question that was 65%. So simplifying some of this, we write the 300 again, times by those two numbers added together, which is 165%. Tidying up a bit more, percent we must write as over 100, so 165. You could use multipliers for this if you're familiar with that. Now let's calculate the final answer. It's $495. So that's what they would have to make as the cost price for their sofa. Moving on. This time a jewellery store has a policy of marking up their cost price by 75%. Now this time around they sold a necklace for $56. So we need to work out how much they paid for it originally as their cost price. So we've got this formula here. So if you're unsure as to which one to use, think about what information you've got. You have to calculate the cost price and it's sold for 56. So if it's sold for 56, then that's the sold price. And you want to go back to work out the cost price. So following this formula, you would have cost price is equal to selling price. What was that? It was in the question, 56. And this time around it's a divide, as you can see on the flowchart, by 100 plus the markup. The markup in the question was 75%. There we are, 75. And now filling in some of the blanks, we've got 56 there, 100 plus 75 gives us 175. And percentages we must write as over 100. We have 56 divided by 175 over 100. With your calculators handy, you would get 32. So $32 that they would have bought it for originally. For discounts, an MP is the marked price. We have a smartphone, has a sale price of $539 after 22.5% discount. What's the original marked price of the smartphone? So again, we're solving for marked price, so we have the sold price. So we'll follow this flowchart. The sold price was, sold price or sale price, $539. The markup was 22, my apologies, not markup, discount was 22.5%. Filling in the gaps, 539, then we do 100, take away 22.5, 77.5. Again, percentage we must write as over 100, so that's 77.5 is going there. 539, using your calculators to get $695.48 for that smartphone. That's the end of this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. And the next video in this series will be called Earning and Income. Thank you.